Hello there.
This is the end of the Buffyverse for now, ladies and gentlemen. We are up to the finale of Angel Season 5 titled Not Fade Away. It is your boy Elie Moses, your 22-year-old law and film student. He from Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. Freaking damn! That was so close! We're yet to get one in on an intro, but who cares? This video is going to be a W nonetheless. That's it. I am so hyped for it. Missing that shot does not mean I am not hyped for this finale. I cannot wait to see what's in store for us after that banger episode 21. The setup has been phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see what's going to go down in this finale. You guys have hyped it up so much. And apparently, it's one of the best finales in the Buffyverse. Probably one of the best, if not the best. I guess we'll find out. And what a journey it has been. I'd just like to thank you guys so much for the journey that has been Angel and Buffy. But I remember starting Angel and being a bit, hesitant to start the show. And then not even wanting to continue with the show. And now look at us. Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Look at us. And yeah, we are here to react to the finale. We are finally finished, or about to be finished. And yeah, we've made decisions along the way. We've had fun. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the journey with it. And yeah, I cannot wait to see what's in store. So I'm going to waste no more time. Stop blurring around. And yeah, let's get right into the episode and have some fun with it. Let's slay this thing one final time. Let's go.
Previously on Angel.
I'd just like to thank you guys quickly as well for the comments on episode 19. I know this is the reaction to the finale, but by the time I uploaded episode 19, I had episode 20 and 21 already recorded and edited because of uni starting this week. I wanted to get a bit ahead. And I actually didn't realize that Angel was cancelled mid-season 5. So some of the comments I said in episode 21 regarding to I wanted this finale to be a two-parter, and it felt like the setup to the Circle of the Black Thorn sort of came out of nowhere. That's why, because the show was cancelled mid-season 5, and Joss Whedon, I guess, had to wrap it up in a way that had to be satisfying, an ending that was satisfying, unlike Firefly, for example. So that's why the Circle of the Black Dawn maybe sort of came out of nowhere, and he had to find the resolution pretty quickly. But from what I've heard, and you guys in the comment section, this finale is unbelievable. So I cannot wait.
To be a Blackthorn is to be the senior partner's instrument on Earth.
We have 6 minutes.
To what?
The glamour collapses. As far as anyone outside this room is concerned, we're still at each other's throats.
I'm talking about killing every single member of the Blackthorn. You need to decide if that's worth dying for.
I wonder who's going to die this episode.
I'm in.
If there are any casualties. Oh man, the hype!
We're
What?
all agreed. Yeah. We're all one big happy Manson family.
Taking them all at once?
Can't. Circle of the Black Thorn is the most powerful group in this plane of existence. Together, they vaporize us. Separated, they're just demons.
When do we make our move?
Soon. In the meantime, we have to keep up the infighting. Circle needs to believe we're coming apart in the seams.
What about Illyria?
What about her?
Move like this, wouldn't hate having Blue Thunder in our corner.
Can't trust she'll come down on our side.
Trust me, she's housebroken.
She was babysitting Drogon.
Susie Drogon.
Oh, relax. Two of them are getting on well enough.
You have to get over there now.
Why? What is it?
Drogon's dead.
And how do you know that, Kreskin?
Because I killed him.
How you
Sorry. Didn't know you were in conference.
I was just making a closing statement. Unless somebody didn't hear me. Up to you two, Wes. Illyria is your responsibility. Make sure she doesn't get twitchy.
I think Illyria got curb stomped like she was Seth Rollins.
Nothing you have to worry about.
The Black Thorn. They're very concerned.
Tell them to send me a memo. I'm busy. Trying to run a business.
You can tell them yourself. They want to see you right now. No rest for the wicked.
Angel's got to play his cards right here. He cannot afford to slip up.
Bloody hell.
Oh, she's still alive. Okay.
It was Hamilton. Took Drogon.
Straight to his buddy Angel. I'm
telling you, our fearless leader has fearlessly lost it. There's no part of this that makes any sense. I mean, we could be next.
I don't think we're being monitored here.
I'm not playing to the crowd, Con. I'm telling you, I still don't trust the man.
We don't have to trust him. We just gotta pray the Black Circle does.
The world's wall now convene. The circle does not abide secrets.
Which is interesting for a secret society.
Remember your place, vampire.
My place is in the circle.
This morning's insurrection did not go unnoticed.
You mean my people?
They tried to kill you. An embarrassing affront, to say the least.
This
And
is
a stepping stone to disaster.
this is good. This is good.
You have ascended, angel. You should not be burdened with his kindness. The bastard! Your manservant has become tangled in my bodily fluid again.
My people are the problem.
Some of them, yes.
Some.
They're interested in Mr. Wyndham Price. He seems intriguingly unstable.
Mr. Gunn, on the other hand, does not, which is a pity. He had so much potential.
He is not, however, our greatest concern.
If the next words out of your mouth are kill Spike, we just might have to kiss.
Spike is not the threat. You are.
This Casper looking motherfudger needs to
You've
die.
proven your loyalty to the circle. Regrettably, there's something stronger than loyalty. Hope.
This is the Shanshu prophecy.
The original.
The vampire with a soul will play a pivotal role in the apocalypse.
Here we go.
As a reward, will become human.
A paranoid person might think you're trying to manipulate us in an attempt to fulfill this prophecy.
Uh-oh.
I have no desire to become human.
Oh, good. Then you won't mind signing that pesky future away. Through that document, the prophecy can be undone. Your signature there will remove any opportunity that you will ever earn your once precious humanity.
These
Will
are
you sign it?
these are these sacrifices Angel has to make.
Of course.
It's got to be signed in blood.
Does that mean Angel is just signing his right away to become human? Does that mean Spike can still become human? Because Angel clearly cannot show any inclination that he's hesitant here, and he has to play the game right. And like I said, has to play all these cards right, cannot show any inclination that he's gonna slip up or anything that he's hesitant and making the wrong decision. I haven't articulated my thoughts here well, but you get what I'm trying to say in terms of Angel has to be very careful here. He has to continue to show to the Blackthorn that he's loyal, and he has to basically exile or basically destroy all hope he has, and that's basically signing the OG documents of the Shanshu prophecy, signing that away. And even though he thought that he was in the ranks of the Blackthorn, he has to do more than that. It's not just about earning their loyalty, it's continuing to do that. And yeah, hence Angel had to be, I guess, aware that there's other things he's gonna have to do. You know, kill off a loyal servant. That was probably just the beginning. There's more to do in the circle of the Blackthorn, and you probably have to continue to do these things to stay within their ranks. So yeah, this is one of them.
Part of me always knew life would end after high school. I was very popular, you know, the whole golden years thing.
I don't remember what it was like. Being human. It's too long ago.
Not so great. Zits, dandruff, mortality. Although I do remember my heart and the way it would thump when I kissed a really hot boy for the first time. That was cool.
I'm glad Harmony's getting her golden moment here with Angel.
Angel, something's going down, isn't it? And everybody's in on it, except me.
You're not a part of this.
I could be. I'm your assistant after all. I could, I don't know, assist you or something.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Need to get some things done. Pay a quiet visit to Archduke Sebastius. I'd like to keep our liaison out of the loop.
Distract him. I don't care how.
Throw some punches at him, some files. Just keep him busy for as long as you can.
What are you gonna do now?
One more thing I don't want to.
You gotta be joking. Why on God's green and verdant earth would I trust you? Or you trust me?
Because it's not about us, Lindsay. It's about them. The wolf, the ram, the heart. The ones we've been fighting against forever.
You can't beat them.
Maybe they're not there to be beat. Maybe they're there to be fought. Maybe fighting them is what makes human beings so remarkably strong. Give me the hell on earth speech, Lindsay. I know how bad things are, how much sway the demons hold. I happen to be the greatest mass murderer you've ever met.
Never given you props for that, Al.
There's always going to be power and there's always going to be corruption.
So again, I ask.
Because it's not what I'm expected to do. Because you're good in a fight. And let's say we come up rolling sevens and this does go our way. We tear up this firm, someone's going to have to step in. I know that's what you want. And I'm a lot more comfortable with the thought of you in that position than anyone else.
But the devil you know.
That'd be you.
Now what if you roll snake eyes?
You'll talk your way out of it. You'll tell him I forced you to help me. Tell him I made my scary face.
Believe it or not, I was actually talking about you. Care about being squashed like a bug?
You haven't heard a word I've said. For like years back.
Well, you get a little speechy, all right? I breeze out. I got the cliff notes. Honor and humanity, absolute good. I heard it. I'm in.
Why?
Everybody goes on about your soul. Vampire with a soul. Nobody ever mentions the fact that you're really a vampire with big brass testes. This is going to be a circus. I mean, win or lose, you're about to pick the nastiest fight since mankind drop-kicked the last demon out of this dimension. And that, you don't do without me. Do you want me? I'm on your team.
I want you, Lindsay. Think about rephrasing that.
Yeah, I was about to say pause. Pause. Hold that.
To the circle. So you could kill him to prove you'd gone over.
Yeah, say, any other tips on how to be a hero we could share with the boys and girls at home?
I didn't have a choice. It would kill us both.
We get it. We'd just like to know if they're going to need any of the rest of us as proof.
Pick us off one by one, you know?
No, they won't. We're killing them all tonight.
This kind of reminds me of the Buffy finale. We're about 13 minutes in at the moment, and there's been a lot of dialogue. It hasn't been, full blown straight into the action so far. It's still doing a little bit of build up. It's still brewing up that storm that's eventually gonna come with the big fight that's going to happen. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of that Buffy finale where you had that conversation in the household, the calm before the storm. And it's going to be sort of like a two-part finale in one episode, where the first half is the major setup in terms of, thinking out the plan. It's not like it's not like a two-part episode finale where the first episode would be all the setup, and then, the last 45 minutes, the second part of the episode will be full-blown action, and you get the emotional drama and, I don't know, major consequences, character deaths. It's reminding me kind of the Buffy season 7 finale, where I thought that should have been a two-parter, but instead it was like a two-parter on one episode, if that makes sense, where the first half is our characters conversing with one another, thinking out the plan, and the build-up to that plan, and then the second half of the episode will be the execution of that plan, and then the major character, interactions and finale dramas. I just hope it doesn't fall victim to some of the things in Buffy season 7 finale, similar to like Anya's death, where it's like a blink and you miss it moment. I just hope none of our characters get that.
Angel, if we're planning to assassinate the power elite of the apocalypse tonight, shouldn't we be cowboying up?
We'll be ready. But today, I want you guys to go out. Live. Do whatever you want.
Because this could
the day like it's your last.
Yeah, could this be your last day? This could be your last day on Earth. We haven't had a Lorne singing moment in a while, it seems like.
Hi.
Yo! Yeah. Like it's your last day on Earth. You gotta say your goodbyes.
Nice crowd.
Mike's gonna get in a bar fight, isn't he?
A couple more shots of courage, and I may make my presence felt. Funeral. I've had a proper one.
Mike's basically saying F it. Oh, she's back. I forgot her name.
Eddie.
Oh, Annie.
Oh, pretty good, I guess.
You got much back trouble these days?
Never goes away for good. The boys help out, though. We're pretty safe. Gives me time to concentrate on the little things. Crack, runaways, abuse victims, psychotics. The old gang.
I remember.
We actually have a part-time paid psychiatric staff.
What if I told you it doesn't help? What would you do if you found out that none of it matters? That it's all controlled by forces more powerful and uncaring than we can conceive?
Damn.
And they will never let it get better down here. What would you do?
I'd get this truck packed before the new stuff gets here. Want to give me a hand?
I do.
Annie ain't gonna budge.
One, 2, 3.
He's gonna continue to fight the good fight.
Plan to join us in this fight.
I will fight. I've been broken and humiliated. I will return in kind every blow, every sting. I will shred my adversaries, pull their eyes out just enough to turn them towards their mewing, mutilated faces.
That's good.
You're a very inspirational person. Have I mentioned that?
That was inspirational to me.
You're what I don't understand. Tonight you may all be dead.
Yes. Good point.
I am not what you want.
No.
Then why?
Don't I go off and have one last perfect day? Smell the flowers, or skydive, or have a go with Mistress Spanks-a-Lot. Or whatever the hell one is supposed to do in this situation. There is no perfect day for me, Illyria. There is no sunset or painting or finely aged scotch that's going to sum up my life and make tonight any.
You want to be with Fred.
Is she gonna do the switch up again? One last night with Fred?
Yes, that's where I'd be if I could.
I could assume her shape. Make her come alive again this once for you. She would never ask me to.
First lesson a watcher learns is to separate truth from illusion. Because in the world of magics, it's the hardest thing to do. The truth is that Fred is gone. To pretend anything else would be a lie. And since I don't actually intend to die tonight, I won't accept a lie. Is it better?
It's better.
I just have to say, the character development Wesley has gone through in the entire Buffyverse, not just Angel itself, but his character from Buffy when he was first introduced, you know, I remember me talking so much crap about him, or just like making fun of him, not talking crap about him. Both things. I remember I was talking him, what was that? Wesley or something. I was calling him, and basically was this dork watcher who had a crush on a student at school in Cordelia, and he was basically an outcast watcher to the whole crew. And to see his development across the entire Angel series, even when he was first introduced as the rogue demon hunter, he still had that dorkiness to him where he was a bit uncoordinated in his dealings and he was trying to act tough and hard. But then he's developed across the entire series to become his own badass himself. And I like how he had that tie-in again right here to his Watcher's teachings. You know, I feel like there's been a few callbacks this episode already, and Wesley talking about his initial Watcher teachings, you know, to separate truth and illusions. And then you had basically Gunn going back to his early roots as well as fighting the good fight, you know, in downtown Los Angeles, going to Annie. And yeah, a bit of callbacks as well to the beginning of Angel here. And it feels like this is going to tie this whole series in a nice bow. Oh,
My heart expands.
William the poet.
Tis grown a bulge in
The modern audiences approve.
Thank you. That was for Cecily. All right, this next one's called The Wanton Folly of Mimo.
So she's a werewolf and an art student. She does this great pottery. She made me a vase.
But it's the wolf part that joneses you. There's some full moon love, am I right? Fur flying. Huh? So vampires really don't understand the concept of jokes.
I understand jokes. Was it the first taping of the Carol Burnett show?
I know you're my father.
Whoa. Oh yeah, because you got two memories now.
You got your memories back.
And they're mixed in there with the new ones. Kind of like a bad dream I had, I guess. Very strange and violent. At times, inappropriately erotic dream.
Yeah, we don't talk about those.
Questions?
No, I don't want to make a thing. I get what you did. You know. And I'm grateful. That's as far as I want to take it. Okay?
Where was this in season 4? Why do I like Connor now?
So, what are you working on?
I am applying for an internship.
It's nice to know you're one of the few things in my life he didn't get his mitts on, you know?
I don't believe Angel trusts you.
It ain't about that, love. It's about what he needs. And right now, he needs every hand he can get. As long as I'm fighting on his side, he'll play me fair. Smoke clears, and we'll see where we stand. If this thing does go down, I want you to stay the hell away from it. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Damn, girl, you give up immortality for me. It's like something out of a fairy tale.
You don't live in a fairy tale.
This may come out a little pretentious, but one of you will betray me.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me kind of like of the Jesus talking to his disciples story right here. One of you will betray me. There's a lot of religious symbolism in these Whedon shows as well, and you see the references as well in Firefly. You know, there was I think 2 or 3 references to the Judas situation with Jesus, and talking about 30 coins of silver and copper. And then right there, the way Angel was just saying that just sparked my mind already of the religious symbolism. And I think I've been pretty pinpoint accurate so far with the structure of this episode in terms of being a mini 2-part finale, with the first half, you know, them living their last day on Earth, or, you know, taking the day off and living it as if it was their last day on Earth. You know, Angel spent time with his son. Gunn went back to his old roots. Wesley spending it with Fred, or Illyria per se. Spike reading out his poems, you know, taking it way back. Lorne singing. And so far, the episode, in terms of like from a technical standpoint, you know, cinematic, music, camera shots, and angles, has been pretty simplistic. And simple doesn't necessarily mean bad. Sometimes simplicity is the best thing. I'm interested to see if Joss turns it up a notch for the big battle, and if we see any, you know, creative and clever things. But so far, it's been really decent.
Wes.
Oh. Can I deny you 3 times?
Bell's the sorcerer of the bunch.
There's the Peter reference.
You know that game. You've seen his plays. He believes he'd make a play for my spot.
That's not very flattering.
I'll get you in the door. Illyria? Zerial the devil and 3 other members of the circle died together almost every night.
I'll make trophies of their spines.
Hey!
On the team.
That's a Predator reference.
Go. Your friend, Senator Brucker, has a campaign office in West LA.
I was hoping to be Vaps. Haven't dusted nearly enough this year. No offense.
All right.
Spike.
Right. First off, I'm not wearing any amulets. Bracelets, brooches, beads, pendants, pins, or rings.
Fine. All you need is a rattle.
Ah, the baby.
And the Legion of the Fell Brethren. I want the kid returned to his mother, and the foster family dismembered.
Done.
Archduke Sebastus has over 40,000 demons at his command.
What?
The members of the council fear him. He's the key player. So is mine.
That liquid, man.
Lauren.
I'm not a fighter, Angel Wings. I never had the stomach for it. Looks like I'm your weak link.
I just need you to back up, Lindsay. Still can't believe you brought him in. He's part of this. It'll be just as dangerous for him as it will be for everyone else on our team.
Oh, she seduced Hamilton. The distraction.
This just gets better and better every day.
Jane, you haven't changed a bit.
Anyway, about Angel's secret plan.
Jane hasn't changed a bit.
I'm going back to the office after this.
The alley, just north of Hyperion. Everyone who makes it meets there. We do any damage at all, the senior partner's gonna rain hell on us.
You won't find me in the alley afterwards. Hell, you won't find me at all. Do me a favor. Don't try.
Damn, Lorne.
Day went by fast, huh?
Try not to die. You are not unpleasant to my eyes.
Thanks. You try not to die too. Later then.
I hope they all make it to the alleyway.
What do you think all this means for that Shanshu bugaboo? We make it through this. Does one of us get to be a real boy?
Who are you kidding? We're not gonna make it through.
Well, as long as it's not you.
Unpredictable. And worse, he has a conscience.
You make a very persuasive argument.
Wait. It gets better.
Oh, that's that Kamehameha coming up. Wesley about to go Dragon Ball on this bitch.
One of the goals of my next term in Washington is stronger federal guidelines.
Straight off the bat, just going in single-handedly. I want to pause before all the action goes down right here. I like how all the demons presented this season weren't just monster of the week one and done demons. I like how they tied it all in to this circle of the Blackthorn, this secret society, and all of them had a part to play. Even the mother with the Fell Brethren, I think, the one with the child. And I thought, you know, that was just a comedic element of that episode, with them, you know, talking about all the magazines, and talking about the child in a comedic tone. And then the switch up again at the end of the episode with Angel serving the clients and you thinking to yourself, oh wait, this kid is just going to be another ritualistic sacrifice, and Angel just signed him up for it. And then it turns out they are a part of this society as well. And I like how each demon that has, or most of them that have been seen throughout this season, even the episode where, you know, we had the party, it was that Casper looking motherfudger, the one that drinks piss with his little servant, the skinny one. He was there as well, and you thought it was just a one and done demon, but no, it ties into the whole overarching story. And maybe that is because obviously season 5 was cancelled midway, which sucks, which makes me very very curious as to see what the plans were for a 6th season. And maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section if that has been revealed, because I'm curious to see what plans they had for Illyria, because she was nerfed in quick succession, in my opinion, or like her reign was short-lived, if that makes sense, in terms of her capabilities and things like that. So I get why they had to wrap it up pretty quick. Hi guys, smoking ideally. I like this demon already. It's gonna be a car bomb? No, okay, I'll take that back. Oh no, the bomb is right in front of it.
Where's Hamilton?
Records room. Been keeping him busy, like you said.
Good. I gotta stop by the penthouse, but have my car ready. Make sure Hamilton stays busy.
No problemo, boss.
I like how no one has been sidelined this finale as well. Everyone has a part to play.
Why? You want to order in?
I hear you already have plans. Gonna take that when you visit Sebastus? Why don't I think that's a gift?
Damn! I thought he would have fallen out of the building right there.
He's not my boyfriend. I mean, I certainly didn't betray you.
Drop the act, Harm.
It's not an act. I'm really this nervous.
I knew you'd turn on me. I just didn't know when.
What do you mean you knew?
Loyalty really isn't high on your list.
Oh, is that right?
You are betraying me now, even as we are talking.
Because you never have any confidence in me.
Oh,
No,
come
because
on,
you have
Harmony.
no soul.
I would if you had confidence in me.
Get out of the building.
Firing me?
Among other things, yes.
Do you think I could get a recommendation?
Yeah, okay.
But see, if you don't so much live as the other thing, how
It's already
will
on the desk.
You're the best.
Wow. So when seducing Hamilton, she spilt Angel's secret, I'm guessing? Or is
Good
this
luck. May the best man win?
is this all an act? No, I think Harmony slipped up because Hamilton knows.
Did that hurt at all?
You're going up against a T800 here. And can we have Eve back
You're gutter trash.
as the liaison?
Should have stayed. But the Faith stepped in, made you a vampire. With a soul, no less. Champion, the hero of the people. And yet, you still managed to fail everyone around you. Doyle, Cordelia,
Don't mention Doyle.
they're all gone. Time you followed. Did you really think you were going to kill Archduke Sebastus?
No.
One step ahead. Actually, 2 or 3. Who poisoned the drink? Oh, is that when he
Spiked his drink.
is that when he pushed him at the yeah. Nice.
I figured you were the one I needed to be along with.
Why, so I could kill you?
Well, I thought the fight would be going a little better.
How many take a shot every time Angel is thrown?
Hello, Junior. And lucky for you, I'm on a strict diet.
Place the holy vessel back in the bassinet.
Even the baby shook its head. It's like, nah, I ain't going back to that bassinet. Oh, we're Homer screen. There's all the Easter eggs coming in.
Your influence on this world is over.
I mean, really, I crap better magic than this. Now then, let me show you what a real wizard can do.
Keep fighting is signed away your Shanshu. There's nothing in it for you anymore.
People who don't care about anything will never understand the people who do.
Does that count as a throw?
We won't care.
Connor? Yeah.
Care about that dress for less?
That was lucky.
What the hell are you doing here? Come on. You drop by for a cup of coffee and the world's not ending?
Pedophiles and other undesirables, even in the United States.
Senator,
Like you boys are gonna need to find a new candidate.
Senator bitch is dead.
And you wonder why folks don't vote.
Oh. Here we go. Gunwick. 1v20. Illyria just took care of business. Damn, Lorne. Oh, that was Lindsay, probably.
Chumps.
Yeah, yeah.
Now they're chunks. Human strength or no, you're quite the master swordsman.
I couldn't have done it without that high note in MacArthur Park.
Slays them every time.
Weird.
No call.
No. I mean, me saying team. And meaning it.
Don't betray Lorne, Lindsay, please.
Kind of like the feeling.
Yeah, today.
You really done with them?
It isn't my kind of work anymore. It's unsavory.
Gee, I think it's just getting interesting.
I bet you do.
You don't trust me. You don't think a man can change?
It's not about what I think. This was Angel's plan.
Come on. I can sing for you.
I've heard you sing.
Oh, oh!
Why?
One last job. You're not part of the solution, Lindsay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You never will be.
You killing me? I'm not just... Angel
me. You, Angel.
We have 10 minutes left. I've never seen such a cold-hearted look on Lorne. Good night, folks. The show has ended. Did Lorne read Lindsay or something? In terms of like he's already sung and he read him and he knew what his future was and it was better off just killing him there, or maybe he saw that he kills him in the future and he was just living up to that, or Lorne saw something and he just decided to end it there for the better. Because what I was about to say is that I was gonna find it hard to see what to edit out of this video because I've enjoyed all the character interactions this episode. They've all been fantastic. And Lorne was just talking about there how, you know, this work has become unsavory and yeah, there's no heart, there's no soul in it, like for him. There's nothing. And he looks at what the job has become, you know, they've lost Fred, and I think that was the catalyst for Lorne to basically, you know, start thinking, I'm done with this role, and I'll do this one last time. Lorne basically turned into Vin Diesel right there from Fast and Furious and said, one last job, one last ride, and took out Lindsay. And I didn't expect Lindsay to go out like that, or go out by the hands of Lorne. And even Lindsay himself said, you know, it's got to be Angel, but it seems like Lorne changed that.
The old-fashioned way. Yes. I suppose we will.
Wesley ain't making it out of this. Far out! Freaking Hellboy looking ass old motherfudger.
Wesley. This wound is mortal.
I swear, if he dies here, I'm gonna riot. He's gonna turn into Fred, isn't she?
It was good that you came.
Concerned. I think so. But I can't help.
Oh, Wesley.
He'll be dead within moments.
Wesley's going into the light.
Would you like me to lie to you now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Far out.
Thank you. Yes.
I knew it. Oh. Hello there.
My Wesley.
Wesley's going out like this. There's no way they're not gonna kill him because of this moment with Fred. Far out.
It's gonna be okay. It won't hurt much longer.
Come on, man. You survived the neck stabbing.
And you'll be where I am. We'll be together.
I love you.
For a moment, I thought Wesley was gone because of his eyes. Yo, Illyria. Illyria, give her the Oscar right now. Oi, quick theory. Do you reckon in that moment there, a bit of Fred came out of Illyria? Because remember Illyria saying that some of Fred's memories was inserted to her because of all that electricity and something to do with the merge and everything. Do you think in that moment right there, it's just a quick theory, I'm just asking, do you think in that moment there, a little bit of Illyria, a little bit of Fred, came out of Illyria there to show that emotion? Do you think so? Or is it just Illyria pulling off an Oscar-worthy performance? I mean, it's an awesome, heartfelt moment right here. And I was about to say, everyone got sent on their own. Because obviously Angel couldn't gather any more soldiers because it would be too obvious. He had to keep it within that circle, and he had that moment, you know, where he created the force field and told them all the plan. But each individual had to go take care of business themselves, bar Lorne and Lindsay doing that together as a tag team. And I thought everyone was gonna have a trick up their sleeve, and Wesley did with the Kamehameha Dragon Ball Z ball of energy right there. But it seemed like he underestimated that demon right there. And I expected everyone to take care of business, to do their thing, and then meet up in the alleyway together. I didn't expect some of them to slip up. That Wesley thing caught me off guard because I thought to myself, you know how usually the villains toy with their food, toy with their prey. He was gonna muck around with the knife, but no, he went in for the stab straight away. And yeah, Illyria was obviously too late. And this is a lovely heartfelt moment here. And I thought to myself Fred was gonna come. But I thought it was going to be a switch up with Illyria and you saw the transition in one shot. But no, we cut to a wide take from Illyria obviously looking to Wesley. And then the wide take was them both in frame with Fred, you know, dressed in white. And I guess that white symbolizes, I don't know, heaven, angelic Fred, pure Fred, and her talking to Wesley about, you know, you're going to be with me soon. And that's what makes me think Wesley's going out. And we only have 6 minutes left. Like, what the heck? Yep, there goes Wesley. Far out. Yo.
Very touching his meaningless death was.
Illyria gonna send this guy packing.
That this fight was never for mortals.
To the Shadow Realm.
Oh. Take your best shot, little girl.
Oh, you're done. You're done. Oh, there's that transition. There's that transition. Amy Acker killed it this season. Okay, I'm not taking another shot. That is Connor went flying, not Angel. Okay, he just went flying again.
Let
Okay.
me say this as clearly as I can. You cannot beat me. I am a part of them. The wolf, ram, and heart. Their strength flows through my veins. My blood is filled with their ancient power.
Can you pick out the one word there you probably shouldn't have said?
Ancient power? Blood. I take that back. It was blood. Oh, Matrix Angel. Let's go.
Wow. You really are full of it. What was that you were saying about ancient power? I guess forever. Just got a hell of a lot shorter.
Damn, I heard that neck break.
Yeah. That's not good, is it? Wolfram and Hart. Looks like they're taking the gloves off.
Yep, they're about to unleash
You go
hell.
home. This is my fight. Now.
They'll destroy you.
As long as you're okay, they can't.
I wonder what's happening at the Italy Wolfram and Hart firm. The Capo di Familia.
We're getting kicked out of the garden.
Where is he?
Not coming for you.
There's that biblical reference again.
You.
Time to go.
Wait, did Angel order Lorne to kill Wesley? To kill Lindsay?
Boom. Anyone else? Not so far. Finally got ourselves a decent brawl.
Damn! How'd I know the Fang boys would pull through? Lucky we're on the same side, dogs. I was on fire in there. It was tight.
Supposed to wear that red stuff on the inside, Charlie boy.
Any word on Wes?
Yo, that was
Wesley's dead.
that was a Spider-Man Tobey Maguire landing in the rain right there.
I'm feeling grief for him. I can't seem to control it. I wish to do more violence.
I hear the
Horses
echoes.
just happen to be horses today.
I hear the screams and echoes in the background. Yeah, they're about to unleash hell on them.
You take the 30,000 on the left?
Fading. The last 10 minutes at best.
And let's make them memorable.
This is Helm's Deep, baby.
And in terms of a plan, we fight. Bit more specific?
Well, personally,
4v,
I kinda
30,000.
like a dragon. Let's go to work.
No! What the fuck, man? Is that the finale? Nah, you cannot recommend Buffy to me after that. Nah, that is cap. What? What? Nah, there's surely got to be one more episode. Wait. There's one more episode, surely. There's one more episode. Come on, season 5. No, there's no more Arrow. There's no more Arrow. Stephen and Mel, where are you? What? Nah. Nah. There's gotta be in season 1, somehow, episode 23, somewhere. Oh, that just might be one of the best endings in the Buffyverse in terms of its ambiguity right there, because Wolfram and Hart just unleashed hell, and they said that demon had 40,000 soldiers behind him, Sabassus or whatever. So I'm guessing they all got sent to that alleyway. And there was 30,000 demons just in downtown LA somewhere. So, or 40,000, whatever, including dragons. And Angel said he was gonna slay the dragon. But how can you end on that? Because you know what was happening, right? There is finality, but there isn't finality, if that makes sense. There was finality in Wesley's arc, Lorne's arc. Lorne's probably going into hiding. And Lindsay obviously passed away. There's some finality with Connor, because Angel said as long as Connor lives, you know, they can't get to him. But there was finality with Harmony as well, you know, going to get a recommendation, whatever. I felt like it was a banger finale, don't get me wrong. It was a banger finale, and I love the heartfelt moment with Fred and Wesley. But at the same time, it's such a badass ending, but it makes me want more. It makes me want to see what happened. And I guess this ending will be talked about for ages in terms of like what the heck happened. Now, in my personal opinion, obviously the whole going out in a blaze of glory seems to be implied in that ending right there. Possibly Gunn. I don't know about Spike and Angel and Illyria. Maybe Illyria can come up clutch and do some godly like thing and unlock some ancient power, even though her powers have been taken away. Maybe she can do something there, because if Illyria's powers weren't taken away, she could probably handle that 30,000 pretty easily. You never know. Maybe because she's so overcome with grief, she will find some sort of, I don't know, just Thor in Wakanda moment right there, where she come out of nowhere and just destroy them all with some sort of ancient power. Now, is the theory, or is the ending meant to imply that Angel, Spike, Illyria, and Gunn went out in a blaze of glory and died? Because that would kind of suck. And they did do what they did. They did do what they were going to say. They basically took out all members of the Circle of the Black Thorn. But knowing the senior partners, they will just find someone or another group of demons to replace that. Although Angel did put a dent in them, that dent seems to be only temporarily, for one night possibly. And they'll just find someone new to take over Wolfram and Hart. Wolfram and Hart will be everlasting. But the optimist in me sees a Helm's Deep moment right there, and sees a Gandalf coming out of nowhere. Not Gandalf particularly, but sees some sort of reinforcements coming to help Angel and co right there, and they live to fight another day. That's the optimist in me, and that's what I want to believe, and that's what I think I believe, actually. That's what I think I believe. I think with that momentum at the end, with Angel, you know, going out in a blaze of glory, I think they somehow make it out of that. But part of me deep down says it's a 300 Leonidas moment right there, and they all die. But I don't know. What did he say? What did he say?
I kind of want to slay the dragon. Let's go to work.
Let's go to work. Let's go to work. And they ain't working at Wolfram and Hart. This ain't a normal office day job, what was happening at the end there. This was war. And so if you've made it to this part in the video, I just have to articulate my thoughts about this finale, because I just kept thinking about it right now after I just stopped recording the episode, and I don't know, comment like Angel wins if you're up to this part of the video. Just comment Angel wins in the comment section. And it just makes me think obviously about the themes of this episode with basically, you know, you never know when it's gonna be your last day. So basically live every day like it's your last. That was basically Angel's motto here. And at the end he was basically like, fuck it, let's get to work. It was our last day, probably is going to be our last day, so let's go out in a blaze of glory. Let's live it like it is our last day. And Spike, Gunn, Angel, and Illyria, the perfect quartet to do that, I guess. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just, it's a very bold ending, and it's such a bittersweet ending. And I think to myself, the theories after this would have been amazing, and if they were to do a Buffy reboot, or if they were to do a Buffy continuation nowadays, I think they're gonna have to explain this. If they were to bring back David Boreanaz as Angel, bring back Gunn, bring back Illyria, bring back Spike, they would have to explain this situation. Now, obviously the theories would run wild as to how they get out of the situation if they do, and I guess that's why it's open-ended for fans to theorize. And like I said, the optimism in me, or the optimist in me, sees a way out of this for Angel. I think maybe Connor comes back to help, maybe gets someone to help him, and I guess we'll find out. You never know, you never know. That's why I want to do a stream on it, theorize everything. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side, I'll see you at the top, and yeah, I just had to explain my thoughts right there a bit more. I don't know what to think about that ending. Any post-credit scene? No, why would there be a post-credit scene, Ellie, you idiot? I don't know what to think about that ending because it's crazy, but it's ambiguous. And I have to do a live stream to discuss this. Oh, man, that was amazing. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed my Angel journey. I didn't expect it to end that way. It was fun. It was amazing. It was hectic. And as always, been your boy Elie Moses. I'll see you on the other side. I think we slayed this thing. Take care. God bless. Peace.